Hi everyone, welcome to Quarantine Choir. Today, it's al fresco, and I'll be honest folks, I'm really glad that I've had a chance to come outside. Making these videos is extremely time consuming, and as I said yesterday, I had intended for yesterday's video to be quite a bit shorter. In the end, completely failed in that intention and ended up spending a good 8 hours on the video. So there's a couple of changes coming up to the channel. I'm still going to be broadcasting every day, I'm still going to be putting up songs. I'm going to try perhaps and just keep the length of the videos to about 20 minutes. You're busy people, you've got things on, you don't want to sit and listen to me waffle on. And I might start breaking the videos down into individual segments. So if you don't want to have to sit through a whole load of preamble and notices and so on, you can just skip those and get straight to the singing. Those of you that tune in and want to hear all of these shout outs and so on, those videos will still be up, but then I don't have to spend, to be honest folks, the concert video took 13 hours to shoot, edit and put together. Very, very, very long day. I've been getting up at, well, earlier and earlier. This morning I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and my first thought was I better do some work, and that was a bit of a wake-up call quite literally for me. So we're absolutely fine. I'm going to keep producing these videos, but they won't be quite as long. And they'll be, I think, just to give me a little bit of space and spend some time with my family, who've been really, really supportive. Now look, today, I'm going to keep it simple. Tomorrow, we're going to be launching our quarantine chorus, so we're going to be performing, or learning, and then learning to perform Mozart's beautiful Ave Verum Corpus. Now I'm going to put a link to the score underneath this video. If you can read music, download it. If you're still learning to read music, download it anyway, okay? Print it off, have a look at it between now and tomorrow, and if possible have a listen to a couple of recordings. It's the most sublime piece. It really is absolutely beautiful, well worth your time. So look, very, very short notice today. I don't even have time to get the notice board out. I'm just going to say hello to a new friend of mine, to Emma Creasy, who sent me a message from Bradley Stoke. And Bradley Stoke is about a mile and a half in that direction, but you know, given that we're all connected virtually now through the world, it doesn't matter whether she's next door, whether she's on the other side of the world. Emma, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for being part of the channel. Emma's been commenting all the way through, and she's just asked me to say hello to her friends and colleagues in the wonderful Bristol Choral Society, and I've been a fan of them for years. I've been to see lots of their concerts. I know several people, many people actually, in Bristol Choral. So a big hello and lots of love to everybody in Bristol Choral. They were due to perform, let's get this right, on Saturday this week, on Saturday last week rather, at Bristol Cathedral. They were going to perform an immense programme, the Stravinsky Symphony of Psalms and the Fauré Requiem. Absolutely beautiful works. Well, as I've said, ladies and gentlemen, we're all in the same boat. We all miss our singing, and we're all sad that we're not going to be able to perform anytime desperately soon, but they will happen. All right, all this work that you put in, it just means we're going to have to just postpone it but not cancel it. All right, so here's the poster for that concert, a beautiful bit of design. All you have to do when we come out of the cave, change the date and you're on again. All right, so thanks everybody. Now today's song, lovely and short, very, very simple little song. It's called A Boat, A Boat. It's a very old song. I'll tell you more about it in a minute. Now in terms of warm-up today, I'm going to ask you to warm up yourselves. Okay, I'm not going to do a warm-up. I'm going to spend a bit of time today with my family. So if you haven't seen the Upwarming series, go and have a look at that. There's 2 videos there that will just get you into the right frame of mind to sing. And then if you just go back to one of the previous videos, yesterday for example, and just do yesterday's warm-up, and then come back and meet up with me in a minute, and we'll learn this brilliant song. As I say, it's called A Boat, A Boat. It's a simple little round, and we're going to have some fun with it. All right, so folks, let's get on with our singing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new improved studio. So there have been some changes here at Quarantine Choir Towers over the last day or so. As you'll know from my broadcast yesterday, and also from my Twitter feed if you're following me, and if you're not, then why not get yourself a Twitter account? Doesn't cost anything. We've got time on our hands, and there's some good stuff on there. There's also a lot of junk, but you can skip past it. The good stuff, most of that's me. So if you're on Twitter, you'll know that on Friday of this week, that's the 27th of March at 11 AM, I'm going to do a broadcast for children for half an hour, and we're going to sing some lovely songs. I've I'm so grateful to the amazing organisation called Sing Up, which provides songs to schools all around the country. They very kindly agreed to let me use their songs and to grant me a licence for that. So we're all ready to go. And so last night I had a test stream, a live broadcast from here, which required a bit of a reshaping of the room. That's not to say you won't get to see the notice board. I know lots of you like looking at the background where I've got the toys and so on, and some of you have noticed that there's a toy added every day. Bless you, those of you. That's why I did it, because I knew there were people out there who'd notice it. So that's going to carry on. I'll change the camera angle. Sorry, I was so desperately Bristolian. The camera angle as we go. But this is the upgrade, and what I hope you can notice is hopefully the improvement in the sound quality, and this also means I can do things like put the score on the screen and we can work along with it. So the song today, as you can see, because you can read, is called A Boat, A Boat. It's by a composer called Jenkins, and you can see he was around quite a while ago. And if we just read through the words, you'll see that not much has changed in 400 and so years. A boat, haste to the ferry, for we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Okay, now if you don't drink, if you're underage, then we won't be drinking old sherry. You can drink whatever drink you like, okay, but it needs to have 3 syllables. Okay, so you can't say to laugh and sing and drink milk. Doesn't work. Okay, cold water would be good, iced water, lemonade if you like. All right, but something that's 3 syllables, and you can sing that. I'm going to sing Old Sherry because I'm old enough to drink sherry. All right, and I know that many of us out there, do you know what, I suddenly go for a sherry. What time is it? No, it's still too early for a sherry. I'll wait for later on. Now then, so we're going to learn this song. Now, if you are able to read music, as many of you can, you'll see that this song is written in the key of F major, our friend, F major. I'm afraid I'm going to cheat for today, all right? Because I know I've got lots of people out there who are altos, who are basses, who look at a top D, and a little bit like a horse in the Grand National, want to refuse. So rather than have anybody refuse the high notes, we're just going to take it down. We're going to sneak it down a tone, okay? We're going to perform this piece in E flat major. Now, if you've got perfect pitch, I know it can be a struggle when we look at music and we hear a note in our head and we're singing something different, but, I believe in you folks, okay? If I can get over it, you can. So we're going to sing this lovely piece. I'll sing it to you first, and we'll go around a few times. The great thing about this is it just, a bit like Noyana, it goes round and round and round. And as we sing it, well, you'll get a sense of the feeling I want you to sing it with, okay? So here we go. I'm going to play you the little introduction, and then I'll sing it for you. A boat, haste to the ferry, that we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Great stuff. I think I sang a word wrong there. I sang that we'll go over to be merry. It's for we'll go over to be merry. I often change that word, but since we're using the sheet music, I defer to Mr. Jenkins, who wrote the thing. All right, so a boat, haste to the ferry, for we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry, or whatever your preferred beverage is. Okay, so my turn first. All right, I'm going to sing that first line, and those of you that are still learning to read music, this is a really good opportunity to just follow the notes and just to see what those what we call intervals, what they sound like, what they feel like when we sing. So we start there, okay, and we sing, a boat, haste to the ferry. Let's sing that together, and a boat, haste to the ferry again. A boat, haste to the ferry. Very nice. Next time we start on the note we finished on. It's a rather nice little touch of the composer. For we'll go over to be merry. With me. For we'll go over to be merry. Splendid. And then the last line, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. With me. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Well done, everybody. Now just notice as we go down low, particularly those of us who are altos and basses, we get that nice rumble in our chests. Tenors and sopranos, just to help with that, just allow your chin to drop a little bit. I mean, don't go too far down. All right, but as you drop, it does sometimes help to just open up the resonance chamber in your chest, let that boom come out. Normally we try and reduce the boom on a recording, but I'm going to, you see, I'm speaking into my chest, you get that boom. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Okay, so let's go all the way through. There's our note. Are we ready? A boat, and a boat, haste to the ferry, for we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Splendid. Right, so what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is just as we did with the breakfast song, just as we do with Noyana and so on, we will sing it all the way through. I'll put up one of those mosaic videos. I got a new app yesterday, so I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully it will save me an hour or so in stitching these videos together. So my face will pop up, okay? And then another one of me, and then another one of me. Okay, 3 of me, you lucky people. And we'll sing this together. And you can choose which Ben you want to sing with. Okay, and as I said yesterday, it's 3 levels. You can sing with me when I start. That's kind of the baseline. That's the straightforward, simple, does what it says on the tin experience of quarantine choir. Sing with Ben, brill. But then you might want to rewind it, have another go, and see if you can start with the second time round. Okay, so let me sing it all the way through, and then when the second face pops up, sing with that Ben instead, and just listen to how your voice blends in with my voice as well. And if you're in the house with somebody else, get them to come along as well, and you can all sing together. And one of the lovely things about this song, everybody can sing it. You can sit round the table in the evening and just start singing these little rounds and these little catches. One of the reasons we've started with these songs, because, you know, we're in the house, and quite often, I mean, I'm really bored with Netflix at this point. You know, let's do something. Let's not actually make music. All right, so here's the video. Enjoy, folks, and I'll see you for our outro. Thanks. A boat, haste to the ferry. A boat, haste to the ferry. A boat, haste to the ferry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. A boat, sing and drink old sherry. A boat, sing and drink old sherry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. To laugh and sing and drink merry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Well, thanks for joining me today, everybody. I hope you liked the song. I felt that we needed a song about travel, about moving forwards, and not stopping. I think it's important at the moment, as we're all struggling, I think, to find our place in the world, and I'm certainly feeling that. I spend a lot of my time, most of my time, with large groups of people, and I draw huge strength and huge courage from that. And I'm feeling the loss of my friends and my colleagues, and so knowing you're out there watching, sending me comments, really, really helps. Now look, if you've enjoyed what we do on the channel, please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Please press that like button. If everybody today who's watched the video presses like, we'll have hundreds of likes. It's just, as I keep saying, it's just you move your mouse pointer or your finger if you're on a phone and just tap that little thumbs up. And it doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to me. So if you could start putting likes on the videos, as I said, it also helps us move up the rankings so more people can come and join. That would be brilliant. Well look, ladies and gents, I'll see you tomorrow for a very special day, the launch of our chorus. In the meantime, enjoy the day wherever you are. Take care, be well, and I'll see you soon.